but I'll allow them under the tables in some cases. But all of this should become 100% custom if it's not already. Like all this here is custom. There should be no non-custom vehicles on the road today. Pretty sure I did a successful pair of purges. So no non-custom minifigures and no non-custom vehicles up here right now. I need to work on buildings though. Still have too many non-custom buildings. As you can clearly see over there. And that said, I'm going to put this back down here. I'm going to rotate us back. Yeah, since a little bit of time has elapsed, I'll go ahead and flip this around. Like so. There we go. I think just moving my camera carrier train car into a reverse orientation. And I'm going to put this onto said car. Should lock into place. Uses all Lego pieces, just with the exception of a large rubber band. And then this feels smooth enough. I should be able to just turn this on.
Gold.
Other way. Reverse. And let it go. Hopefully that's fast enough to get over the slow spots, the slow corners. There we go. And now I can bring us back. Gotta rotate the rig.
Your mind's telling me yes, but my internet's telling me no.
Rotate the rig, something like that. There we go. Now you can see the wide shot. Okay. What am I going to do with this one? Point this at something. Yeah. So I'll point it over here. For now. So you're looking at something different there. Leave that alone. Maybe angle this down a little bit.
I will upvote that.
Thank you, Mr. Gnadge. You weirdo. Appreciate the upvote. Now, I'm going to come over to here. And take a breath. I guess
upvote that.
Eventually this little camera up here, it's probably the first one that needs to be replaced. It's my
It's the jangiest it gets.
It's probably the worst camera that I have. I could zoom it in a little bit right now artificially, but it's not going to be better. You know, it's just going to be more.
So what you're saying is
more
everything
fuzzy.
is going as planned.
Love the Octane Warehouse. Thank you. Straight narrow gauge tracks are official Lego stuff. It's all official Lego stuff. No 12-volt track parts. Four wide track parts that Lego has made in the past. Swatchhawk, thank you for your lurk. Mickey, how you doing? Welcome. Plans for the parts from Elsa's castle? Not yet. No solid plans. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them for a particular building that I have in mind, particular skyscraper, or if they'll end up being used downstairs in the cyberpunk district. I want to use them upstairs, though. I want to use them in the more visible space, if possible. Just love your stuff, just like how many people have cities are just all official sets. Makes them all look the same. I understand. I understand exactly that feeling. If it brings those people joy, that's great, and I support that 1,000%. But I, I, I do understand exactly what you mean. I'm wearing an apron. Ganaj upvotes your Lego city because his was stolen. Looks fine to you? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate that. Wow. Did that not work? Stream Elements is messed up right now. Lady in the gem shop probably wants all the Frozen Palace parts. That would be greedy. All that stuff. Upstairs might make it catch the light better. You are absolutely right about that. 100% Beck. Would definitely catch the light better and show off the iridescence much better. Sparks joy, good way to decide what works. It really is. It really is. And I didn't do enough of that for the first 6 years of the existence of this city, so I need to correct that. I really do. And I'm working on it, but I need to do more. So how's everybody feeling? Gosh, I've been going almost 2 hours. That's fantastic. That's 2 hours of getting my mind off of the rest of today, earlier part of today. And my pulse is still up a little bit from moving around, but at least it's not stress. It might be up a little bit from stress from earlier, but I think I've relaxed. I can feel like I've relaxed a fair amount, you know. Mitchell, does stuff been a little off today?
That's pretty good.
Sorry, but doing okay. Love hearing the happiness in your voice. Thank you. I appreciate that. When reality, sometimes I was always raised to reject fantasy and hiding from reality or hiding reality away or focusing on things that aren't the most important things. And that was just wrong because it was based on the principle that the most important things are just like money and tasks and job and work and pain. The joy itself was not an important thing, but the older I get, the more I finally realize, and plenty of people told me this, I accept that. I've been in the wrong. 100%. I've been in the wrong. Plenty of people have tried to tell me sometimes you just have to experience something, you have to feel it. You have to get there for some of the more important things in life. And I've finally gotten to the point where I recognize that seeking personal joy, not even just creating joy for others through entertainment and content, but seeking personal joy is important too. It's really important. Especially if you want to be able to share genuine joy with others. A lot of people can easily be fooled into believing, that a person on a screen laughing is actually happy. There are a lot of really good actors out there. There's a lot of that works really well for a lot of viewers. I don't want to work that way myself. I'm not that good at faking joy, so it's important for me, in order to bring genuine joy to you guys, that I be happy as well. So that's at least something that I can use as a tool that, okay, right. No, that was genuine. That was genuine. You know what I mean, though. And I can use that as a psychological tool to coax myself to seek more actual joy and relaxation and good mental and psychological health. Because I can say, well, it's not for me. Because forget about me. I'm not that important.
Gold.
At least I can say, let me do it for y'all. You know, let me do it for my wife. Let me do it for my dog. Let me do it for my
That's
family.
pretty good.
Let me do it for y'all. If it has the same results, you know, it gets me to a better place, which it has been. I'll take it. Thrawn, thank you for your lurk. Enjoy your dinner. Mind can't trick the heart. I don't know if I agree with that. A lot of people can be tricked. A lot of people are tricked a lot. I want to agree with that, but observation counters that, for better or worse. Fantastical thinking leads to innovation and discovery. Can't switch to the outer train, Mickey. Sorry. The outer loop is not working right now. And super lazy, may stream or may not. That was Thrawn before he lurked. Feeling happy. It was a fast 2 hours. Yeah. Glad you're feeling happy. MG. Found we learn very important things about the real world more easily by entering fictional worlds. Interesting. Okay. Life is too short not to seek your own happiness. Thought I broke again. Missed a lot of experiences when you took things too seriously, yeah. When you want to relax, you just go read a book. I don't have that ability to relax to that degree. I have too many things to do. I mean, look at any hang around, even in chat, even where, you know, here compared to YouTube, here on Twitch, people are so understanding and so patient. But still, you hang around for more than a little while, you'll see a lot of requests. You know, when are you going to do the X? Why is there no such and such? There, you should ... And like I've said a few times so far in this stream, all those things are going to be done. Indeed, they're all on the to-do list. They just haven't been done yet because of all the other stuff I've been doing. So I always have a to-do list that is absolutely overflowing. And as a workaholic, it is extraordinarily difficult for me to not work. Extraordinarily difficult. It feels bad. I get nervous, I get anxious when there's stuff to do, and I have the physical ability to do it, and I don't. You know? Which is why most of the time I'm multitasking. Friends, the Main Street building. Ooh, good question, Brandon. Excellent question. I really like that, Friends Main Street. I like everything about it, and there's another set that's coming out on March 1st with a similar design. It's the pet shop. No, the pet... Is it the pet hospital or pet... I don't remember the exact name of it, but it is pet related. It's from Lego Friends, and it is like a play area, and it has very similar buildings. And I like that, and as you know, I was very inspired by those shapes and those colors. I would like to take some of that into maybe a residential area of the Cyberpunk district underneath the city. So the answer to that is maybe, hopefully. Good thinking, too. Have a problem sitting still and relaxing because doing nothing makes you extremely anxious. Yep, so you also fill up your to-do list. You get it. You get it. One of the better places on the internet. A lot of happy here. So happy. Hope it never made you feel pressured. Just asking as a point of curiosity. No problem, no problem. Pet Adoption Center? Is that what it is? Aaron! Thank you. Girlfriend tells you need therapy? What do you think? Because, I mean... It could be just a difference of vibe, or it could be that maybe you do push yourself too much. Pet Daycare Center? Is that what it is? The big one. It's the big one. Just enjoying going for a ride on a train, looking around at all the details around town. I appreciate it. Like the weeds, yeah. Thank you. Important details, little stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and slow us down here for a bit. Let's see.
Good.
Yeah, just stop it there for the moment. Switch this around. How about this? Nope. This? Yeah. That's okay. This should probably be angled down more, huh? Let me angle that down right now. That's a little too up. I do not want to digitally zoom it in, but I think I can do at least this. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Like the whole CD room. Thank you. Brosen, 4 a.m. Gonna head to bed. You're very welcome. You're very, very, very welcome. Thank you. Thank you for your kind words and thank you for being here. Sleep well. I understand having full plates, like every action is like a compromise. Appreciate everything you publish because of the clear effort you put in. Thank you. I appreciate it. I have a problem not getting anything done and feel guilty for not doing it.
Your mind's telling me yes, but my internet.
Almost an F1, bro.
My internet telling me no.
Pet daycare center, okay.
I'm really loving this.
You can have your phone and something, or somewhere just sitting.
Happy.
And another fart.
Not interacting with anything. Anxiety acts up. I see. Forgiving yourself enough to get past this. That's good. As long as you're doing something else. Yeah. Need those F1 God hands, bro. I also, last night, just because I had to force myself last night, which was technically this morning. I went to bed way late again. Like I said, only slept 4 hours approximately. But I did force myself to do just the tiniest bit. My very first panel lighting, just a couple little bits on the back of the leg of my my Mega Gundam. It was just a thing where, you know what, I'm not going to leave this desk until I grab that thing and I do something with it, because I've had those markers for a while now. And yeah, I forced myself to do that. I wish I could spend more time doing stuff like that. But it's been the past month and a half, it's been such a struggle to get through the Jan 1 builds and reviews. You know, that globe 2 days ago was a big deal, the last one in the queue to build. But it's been such a struggle to get through that stuff.
That's pretty good.
While fighting against Comcast and losing day after day after day after day to having the internet turned off as they look at stuff and get nothing done, having to sit in chat and explain stuff and play games
I'm really loving
and
this.
fight their games and
So happy.
write up novels, pages and pages and pages and pages of description of exactly how to read the data that I'm sending them, of days worth of readings every 0.1 seconds, and doing 90% of their work for them.
Oh, what? Oh, I don't like this at all.
Yep. So many of the days that I have not streamed, I was going to stream, but Comcast.
Oh, thanks, Jay. Appreciate that.
And I got to this point where we're here, we're live in the city. This is major. I think the sound is okay, right? The video quality is acceptable. The sound is okay now. For folks who were in from Patreon who saw the original, the first test, can you tell me if you notice that my voice is better? Everything is great. Sound is good, much better than the test. Thank you. That's what I hoped. What I did was, when I was doing the test, let me plug this thing in. I'm gonna test one other thing here. When I did that small group test, I I had used a minimum amount of the software that comes with the headset to let it do its work. I trusted the experts that what they came up with was at least decent for basic sound manipulation and noise cancellation type stuff. So I used a minimum amount of their default noise gate and used what should have been a good EQ setting from them and adjusted it only slightly. And what I've done this week prior to this stream here was go and turn all of that off, and do it by hand myself. So I've got my own EQ, I've got my own noise gate, and my own gain set up. Like it's all just, it's one of those, if you want something done right, do it yourself situations. I really thought that I could trust a company that specializes in this kind of stuff. But didn't work out in this case. But now it's better. Walter taking off, thank you. Look forward to hanging out in New Jang City more. Have a good night. And you as well. Mic is better, sound is great. Good. I have enough of a case to take legal action. Yeah, hopefully it won't have to get to that. Got 2 escalations in progress now. The reason that I started this stream so late, oh my goodness, like I said, I was literally fighting with them all of the hours that the sun was up today. And then the last thing, they were supposed to have an escalation person call me, and I waited during that period and nobody called me. I gave them an extra hour just to be kind. Nothing happened, so I got back in touch, and then you have to go through the whole system to get back to what was going on. Got an update like, yeah, it's being worked on. You see that it's active. You should get a call by tomorrow morning, early in the morning, before I was hoping to be awake. So I'm going to be sleeping very little again tonight. And the beat goes on, and the beat goes on. Beach house has nice buildings too, can be easily converted to a non-beach house. All right. Panel lining, bro. I got more, what do you call it? More markers coming for some little stuff. What did I miss here? Mitchell saying, problem of not getting anything done, feel guilty for not doing anything, then feel depressed. I see. I think I can understand. I think I can empathize with that cycle. It's not, obviously it's not a healthy cycle, Mitchell. You know that, but that knowing that doesn't help you. I do hope that you're able to make progress towards finding a better space for yourself. As you want, you know, at your pace. No pressure. Serious side is kind of relaxing. Panel lighting is satisfying. Definitely satisfying. Relaxing, I will take your word for it. Haven't been able to experience that yet.
What?
Let's see. Is the crane on the dock yellow or lime? Over there it's yellow. Just well, which one? Are you talking about the yellow one or the lime one? I can leave that camera over there where it is. It's hooked up to its more power. Not quite unlimited, but more power. So I could take you over here. The one that's on the dock. Well, there are 2 docks, but that one is lime. That one right there is lime. Look at that optical zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Now let me hear you say way-oh, way-oh. Problems can't can't just bring yourself to enact on them. Not trying to vent. No problem. No problem. You're good with us. You're good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that is a crane, and it is lime. That is also a crane on a dock, and it is yellow. That's why I was confused at first. Interesting, this camera does have some optical image stabilization built into it.
But my internet's telling me no.
Can't pick one. Like the ideas and city. Right on. Someone say lime. Of course, of course. It's funny, the first 2 hours of this went by in a snap, but the last 10 minutes have barely moved. What's it called? Time is weird. Time is being weird again. Oh, look at that slow. Oh yeah. Fluid base. I wish I could do more stuff like that. I need to get, at some point in the distant future, I can just imagine having all remote controlled gimbals, remote control bases, where I can just say, you know, pull up a little joystick here and just move that camera, just turn it. PTZ remote. Sorry about that, Mickey. Yeah. A bunch of commands are broken. Stream Elements isn't logged in properly. I can try to fix that though. I can give it one shot. Let's see. Let me switch you to this just for the moment. Yeah, it's logged out, you know. Let's see if I can change that from here. Oh. I don't even have it connected to this this version of OBS over here. I never installed it. So I'm gonna leave that alone. Go NFL, get an overhead camera with the what do they call those? What do they call those? The wire-based cams, overhead wire-based cams on the shuttle. There's a name for it. I know exactly what you mean, and I have looked into that actually, both pre-built or prepackaged and custom solutions, because it seems like something that could be a decent idea for this room, right? Seems like something that might be a good idea. Oops, not that.
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
But it's not. No, it would actually get in the way and be kind of limiting. It wouldn't provide that much value. Not at this time. What happened? Navy Dog, hey! How are you doing? Been on Twitch for 9 months. Yeah, I just passed my 9-month anniversary. Was it this week or was it last week? Time. It's been a thing. Thank you for being with me the entire daggone time. I appreciate that. The support is very, very much appreciated. Thank you, AZ, for your lurk. Forcing yourself to do some ink. Oh, to ink some drawings. Nice. That's good. That's good. Imagining one day I'll be tinkering away while streaming. Yes. Yeah. Hopefully, like maybe even the next one of these will be exactly that. Working over here with this view most of the time. Let me actually see how close I can get with this. Something that I've not experimented with. Getting an even closer. I don't know how to use this. I thought it had a twist thing, but it doesn't. So this can come all the way down. There will always be, oh, that's pretty close. Wow. 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 Yeah, that's probably too close. Because the next area that I need to work on is probably connecting in here. So I need to make a final determination on the transition style, what the edges are going to look like, the inside edges on the exhibit side, what those are going to look like.
Wow.
And then I can start putting in the surface. The surface is going to be medium nougat colored.
Wow.
The walkways are going to be medium nougat colored. And I've got loads of parts in that color. This is all bricklink orders of plates and tiles, mostly plates. So that's going to be getting filled in. And that's very much the idea, is that this will be used for that. And then every once in a while we'll stop. I'll take a break. I'll walk around. I'll put you on the train. I'll get the train working better, you know, so you can go on both loops. I'll make it a little bit more automated, hopefully. Maybe even improve the car. Let me actually show you the little car that I made. It's really simple. Key was I wanted to get it as low as possible. It's pretty low. It clears everything. It looks so simple, but it did take some iterations to get it just right. But this is it. That's all. The camera goes on that. It nestles right in these specific shapes, right in there, and the base gets attached to this. The rubber band comes around the outside, goes over the camera. Whoops, not like that. Not like this. Not like this. Goes under one side, goes over the camera, and under the other side like this. And then all of the force of the rubber band is just squeezing the whole thing together. And then it's clutch power that keeps that entire assembly attached to the base. But there's no bending force transferring to the chassis through the rubber band. That's all just between the camera and itself. So it's just holding itself together to the plate. So it's something that will actually be able to last for a long time. It's not going to stress the elements, you know. And then it just has, of course, coupler at either end. So I can go either direction easily, just turn it around. And then I can put that in the front of a train, or at some point I can put it in the middle of a train. You can see what it looks like to be on a train car. Unfortunately, because of the shape of this camera, I cannot turn it side to side. Internet! It doesn't quite. It's not able to do that. It's too long, so it's not able to go sideways. So you can't turn and look as if you're looking out the window. That can be done with the smallest of GoPros. Actually, no, the more modern GoPros could do it going to the side only. Requires a little bit more trickiness. I'm not sure if the latest GoPro has an NDI interface. If it did, that would be amazing, but I haven't seen that yet. GoPros have not been a good choice for streaming for me, though. Awesome to see the room transform since I first moved into the place. Thank you. So, desert color croc looks good. Magnets. Liquid hot magnets. Looking forward to custom creation videos. With the inside of the train car view, have Lego in front of the lens or just a sideways? Yes. Yes. All of the above. Wondering about framing? Yeah. There are very real limitations here, you know. And a lot of them. I'm doing what I can, and I'm not going to try to do anything unreasonable to myself. I'm going to try to be somewhat chill, such as I can be when it comes to quality and camera angles and such. Bad Bradley, how you doing? Did you just get here, or were you here earlier for some of the tour? What do I think of the globe? Brandon, check out my review. All my thoughts are in the review video. You just got here, Bad Bradley? Aw, man. Hi. Welcome to my first ever public Lego City Twitch stream. All the cameras are live. All of them. This is not charging fast enough, which is interesting. I did leave it on with no power for quite some time now. We got to get back on the...
The pickle.
The pickles are here!
Oh yeah!
Jang, I swear if you clip that, I swear.
I will upvote that.
Thank you, Mr. Keller, for that. But yeah, I guess we have to get back on the freaking train again. Gosh dang it, you know how much I hate trains. Ink pen just broke. Oh no. Didn't get any on your white hoodie. That's good. Big ol'. Alright. Back on the train we go. This thing used up a lot more juice than I thought. It's because I left it off the charger for so long. So I know that now, that I cannot leave this off the battery, off the supplemental battery forever. Need to be a little bit more good to it. Something like that. Set up as 1010. Thank you. Don't know why you're wearing a projector in this room. Oh, you're imagining a projector with all the projecting redeems on the walls. I'm not saying, I'm not committing to anything. But I'm not saying I am.
Yeah.
There are many things under consideration. All right, this one's for Bad Bradley. Gosh dang it. Gosh wang it. I'm going to have to get a little bit more power right now because the motor in that locomotive is warm. I can tell because it's not moving as quickly now for a given supplied voltage. Oh yeah! Where my cursor at? Right there. Let's switch to this one. Yeah. There we go. If it goes too fast, does it derail? It'll fall over. Yeah. That camera is tall and heavy. Centripetal force will do its thing. Inception.
So what you're saying is everything is going as planned.
Kind of. Austin, thank you for your lurk.
So uncivilized.
Camera switch redeems, definitely something that I've considered for the future. Not here and also in the main room. The quote-unquote main room. The other room, you know what I mean. But it has to be done in a way that will not be super annoying to everybody, you know. It has to have cooldowns and it has to add value. Can't distract from good focus. Feel like a citizen. It is glorious, yes! Can it go slower? You're missing everything? It can only go a little bit slower, Spud. It can only go a little bit slower. Otherwise it'll stop when it's all the way at the far corner. Let me minimize it. As much as I can over there, so it's pretty slow. This is the trouble corner right here. I have to make sure it doesn't stop. Okay, this is... I think this is about it. It's not synced perfectly. And it won't be. I don't think that will ever be synced to the audio for that camera. And that's okay. I'm at peace with that. Let me see if I can slow it just a little bit more than this. That's absolute minimum right there. It's right on the edge. No value, only chaos. Try to watch faster. You should move there, you should. Buy a condo. I need to build more condos. Yeah, so I got that view for you. I showed earlier what the rig looks like. I just set up this view, and then this can be independently adjusted. So there's me, obviously. It's all in a smooth mount. Just to have a generic wide view of stuff. And then I've got the close view, which is, you're only going to really see it. Close cam, this one, this view here in the middle. So wide, go ahead and center that up a little bit better. Wide at the bottom. This is, over here, this one is zoomable. So if I wanted to, I could get you in pretty close to look at a specific detail, which is kind of cool. Starting to get fuzzy there, but that's a lot of zoom. That's not bad. Just gives me, options for things that I can do. Views that I can offer. And then the camera that you're looking at that's focused on right now is on the train, and it can be placed anywhere. Has its own battery, so it can do its own thing for, thus far, at least a couple hours. And it's reporting that it still has half a charge. I would call that maybe a third, more realistically. So looks like it should be able to do about 3 hours. And I did have it on the battery briefly. I don't think that was really charging it much. It didn't look like it was giving it juice fast enough, but it was stopping it from going down. But still, about 3 hours on that one on the battery. But if I started off on the battery and use it on the external battery enough, it should be able to go all day. Because this has 4 times as much juice, I think. Enhance! Enhance! What am I doing in the city? Gosh. Oh. People didn't already want their Lego City stream convinced everyone? We need Joe and his police commands. Yeah. Yeah. Every time the camera goes next to the mall is glorious. I'm glad you like it. a lot of these views I personally have just not been able to see. Oh yeah, when it's close in, huh? When it's tight. And I'll also at some point switch us back around. Need to be able to turn that around more quickly as well. Pile of minifigs near. There are piles of minifigs all over. There are piles of all kinds of things. If you see something, it is there indeed. And if it looks wrong, it's because it is. Time period is my city. It's, are there payphones? Well, in the station, there's a local emergency call box. I think it's what you're seeing. It's just just emergency call box, not a proper payphone. Tuesday raid train is 8 Eastern. Yeah, exclamation raid train. Should give you the official answer to that. But the time period of the city is supposed to be near future. So I don't know, 2050-ish, something like that. Give or take 50 years from there. Because I kind of let it breathe a little bit. I don't try to get too specific. There you go. So those times are all Pacific. Found a photo of you using a payphone taken with a film camera. Nice. Nice. Keeper. All right. I am running on fumes. I do feel much better than I did at the beginning of the stream. I appreciate you guys hanging out. But at this time, I want to sit down. This is one problem that I realize that I'm going to have with this type of deal is I'm always standing. It's a hard floor. I do have a little mat over there. If I'm going to be working at a specific spot, I can put that down. It's a soft mat. That'll help. But my feet are starting to feel hurty. And I feel like sitting down. But that does not mean that this stream is going to end. Because I'm going to try one more thing. Because I can. And I want to. I'm going to try one more trick. Something that I've done successfully in the past on YouTube. But is much more difficult to pull off successfully on Twitch. I'm going to try a really, really, really crazy trick. And if it works, it's going to be glorious. And if it works, then we can hang out some more. If it doesn't, the stream will accidentally end. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth a shot. I think it's worth trying it. So let me try to set that up. I'm going to step away from this space for about a minute or two. Don't go anywhere. I will return. And then I'll try to make the thing happen. I'll try to make the extra magic happen. I think a few of you have seen this happen in the past. Try spinning. It's kind of like spinning. Next project should be a ceiling harness that can move me around the room. I feel you. No BTB TV. It is on sound alert like train. I need to add some. Yeah, BTB TV is on hiatus for the moment. Stool on a track. Have me be the train. Black Ack, how you doing? All right, so I mean, at some point it would be good to have something that just automatically switches between the different cameras as well. But for right now, let me put it on that. Like I said, I'm gonna step away from this space for just about 2 minutes, and then I'll be right back. And then I'm going to attempt to initiate some extra special magic. Does that sound good? Black Hack, if you just got here, I apologize. I'm gonna try to do something here, but definitely if you want to see what this is all about, what the fun of the day has been all about,
Yes!
go back in the VOD a little bit and just shuttle through it a little bit and check out some of the things that I was
That's
able to
pretty
do
good.
today, including having a train go around with the camera on it
Yeah.
live, switching back and forth.
Yeah.
This has been the best Jang and made me feel better too after a tough work. Oh, this has been the best and made me feel better after a tough work day. I'm glad you feel better. Sorry about the tough work day, but I'm glad you feel better. Oh, you were here earlier. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do that now, starting now. About 2 minutes. I'll be back, and then we'll try the extra magic. Get the up. Wow, this is incredible. I cannot believe that I'm still connected to you guys. Ha ha ha, this is next level. Oh, this is so much better than I thought. I'm still fully connected to you guys. Incroyable. Incroyable. Wow. Wow. I am... And now I see you as well. Okay, kids, that's away. No, I see you, so I can't see the screen, but I can see you. This is really, really interesting. Oh, no way. Oh, it's so cool. I think this just might work. I think this just might work. I need to turn this on. I turn all these things on. Gosh, it would actually be possible to have another thing that I wasn't thinking of working at this point as well. Okay, so this is just going to show what I was working on when that thing was happening. And you know what? That just has to be okay. And I think it will be. Do that. Okay, I'm almost set up. I am just about set up and I'm ready to come back to you. Do this and this. Do this. That looks good. Test. Hold up. I'm coming. I'm. The thing isn't happening yet. I'm coming back to you. Oh, I need to drink so badly right now. Honestly, I desperately need a drink. Oh, my lights are not right. One of the lights is not right. It's okay. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. This is fine. Everything is fine. Ah, that is good. Okay, it's set up. That's set up. I just need to do one more thing.
And another fart.
Copy. Set. Yes. That's good. There. All right. Back here. Okay. I'm gonna try some magic. Run in, and run in. Ha! I say I'm gonna try some magic.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
And I literally emerge.
And another fart.
I literally emerge from behind the curtains. And the internet. And the internet does its thing. How amazing is that? Okay. All right, I'm going to do the thing.
Your mind's telling me yes. Your mind's telling me
I'm going to
My internet. My internet. Telling me no. Your mind's telling me yes. Your mind's telling me yes. But my internet telling me no. My internet telling me no.
Sadu.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Don't need this crap anymore. No, actually, I'm here. Hi, I'm here. This is where I am. I'm here. It did take it
Your mind's telling me yes.
5 to 10 seconds longer than I expected.
My internet.
You came here for a city and all you're seeing is continents. Because I just did the switcheroo. I've been doing city for over 2.5 hours. It's been epic. It's been amazing, and it worked so well. I'll edit the title.
You can do it!
First ever Legacy stream. There we go. Something like that. Have to check out the VOD. Yes. How close am I to being done with the backlog of new sets so I can do custom stuff? This was it. This was the last set that I needed to build. That's why that 1 day build for that 2,500 piece set was such a big deal. That's it. I still have reviews to do, but the review for this is already up. I have reviews for a bunch of little stuff, but the review for this big boy is done. And that was it for builds. For at least 2 weeks. Well, at least until March 1. March 1, more stuff comes out, you know? But yeah. Yeah, more working on custom stuff. Be it little stuff or big stuff like the police station. I can also maybe sneak around from time to time and do a little bit of playing around with other stuff like. Oops. Look at this. I literally turned on all of my cameras, all my lights and everything. And yeah, that looks very different from one to the other because one is optimized for looking at my face. The other one is optimized for looking at parts, including things that are white. But my very first ever panel lining down there in the upper back of the upper thigh that I did last night at like 6 a.m. Last night at like 6 a.m. But yeah, oh look at this. All my cameras are up. Even this one that's kind of hidden right now, but hi. All this stuff was off when I told you guys I was stepping away for a couple minutes. This has all been set up. It took me that short of a period of time to things have gotten that clean and that reliable that as long as nothing goes terribly wrong, the microphone was off, everything. This is a full fresh setup. Can't wait for the Jurassic World. I want all of the new dinos, all of them. And some of the builds actually look good this time too. Some of the vehicles look good. I'm liking it. Mickey, take care. Sleep well.
Use your hand.
Jurassic World. Yeah, I think I've seen all the Jurassic World sets a little bit in advance. They kind of leaked. But then the stadium, the stadium's a new one. I'm personally not interested in the stadium, although that's probably, in my opinion, the best looking stadium that they've done. The giant flying dino, I wish it was released at least in more colors, not just that. Or if they're only going to go for one color, I wish there was a different color. I don't know if science has determined if it has a best guess of what the foliage of those dinosaurs actually looked like. Brick built instead of action figures with a 2x2 plane. It's gonna break your Lego set fast in a big way. Good. Gotta collect them all. What March release creator sets will I be picking up? Well, let's take a look. Good. Move this over here right now. So many dinos. Wallet finna hurt. Yep. Getting an avatar theme? You think so? Let's see.